Remember how I said I don't like to make you guys draw everything out. We've been doing that shortcut thing, right? Where we just write 3 and then we draw the one symbol, correct?
Yes.
That works fine for everything but subtraction. For subtraction, we actually have to draw it out, but only once or twice because you will understand it soon, all right? Okay, so is this a subtraction sentence yet? No. Why? It doesn't have equals and an answer. Okay? So to do this, remember, we have to be able to do it both with pictures and with numbers. All right? We're going to start with the pictures. So the first thing we have to do is we have this. Is that a mono, bi, or trinomial? Trinomial. So we have to start with this. Now, if this was grade 3 and it was Mrs. Bad Crumble's class, and she wanted you to use a picture to show her subtraction, you could do something like this. That's 3 hearts, yes? Now subtract 1 heart. And what would the answer be? 2. Right? Cool. Everybody good? All right. We're going to do the same thing, but with the math symbols that we already know. So we start with this polynomial, which happens to be a trinomial. So everybody draw that. So what do I need to get b squared? I need 3 big ones. Are they colored or non? Non, because they're positive. Then what do I need? 2 colored in bars. Please notice I left a lot of space here. There's a reason. Please copy my drawing the way I did. And then what?
1 little colored in.
1 little colored in square. Does everyone agree? Everyone cool with that? Now, when you are being taught subtraction in Mrs. Bad Crumble's class, what is the words that she uses instead of subtraction? So you guys know what is happening. Take away, right? That's what subtraction means. So let's do that. Take away, because this says take away. Minus means take away. Negative 2b squareds. Go. Why is that a problem? There are no negative 2b squareds there to take, are there? Are there any negative b squareds there? No, there aren't. So this is what we have to do.
Oh, I know this.
Now, what happens with that guy and that guy? Cancel out. What happens with that guy and that guy? Same. So are we still left with our positive 3?
Yeah.
Because all I added was 0 and 0. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Now, are there 2 black squares to take away?
Yes.
These guys are now gone. Everybody cool with that?
Yes.
Now, take away 1 bar, shaded. Is that guy there?
Yes.
So he can go away. Cool? Now, take away 2 positives. Are there any positives here?
No.
So what do? I have to add 2 positives. But if I add those 2 positives, it changes my polynomial, doesn't it? So I have to add zeros. Now, are there 2 positives to take away?
Yes.
Where?
Those white squares.
They are now gone. So, what am I left with?
Positive 5, negative
5 big guys,
yeah.
1 colored bar, and
3
little negatives. So what do those represent as numbers? 5x squared?
B.
B squared minus
1
B
And 3.
minus 3. Everyone see how it works? So now, can we write the subtraction sentence? It is 3b squared minus 2b minus 1 minus negative 2b squared minus b plus 2 equals 5b squared minus b minus 3. Is everyone cool? All right? Now this is actually really, really important that you understand this, okay? And I'm about to show you why. I want everybody, once they have written this sentence, to stop writing, put down your pencils. I want to show you something that is actually really important in math, okay?
In real life too.
Kind of. So get that written down. You don't even need to look up here because you have it all written on your sheet of paper. You have the two things we started with, and you have your answer that we got right there. Okay? Now, here's what I want to show you. Three minus 2. What's the answer?
Wait, no, negative 5.
It's gonna be a positive.
You can still be a cheerleader.
Yep.
Here's your schedule.
It's gonna be a positive number.
It's positive 5, yes?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they are one negative in the front and one negative inside the bracket.
So everybody goes to negatives, and negatives are a positive. Right? Well, if that's the case, then why is negative 7 minus 3 negative 10? I thought two negatives made a positive.
Because they're negative numbers?
Because
Yes, of course, it's for multiplying as well, but everybody says, oh, two negatives make a positive.
Isn't it like the subtraction side beside each other?
Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ashley. So the point I'm trying to make here is all of you know these two answers. But none of you have told me why they're right. This is why they are right. 3. Yes? Take away negative 2. No negative 2's. What have I added? 0, 0. I still have 3, yes? Yeah. Now I take away negative 2. That is why this is 5. Okay? Everybody cool? Now the shortcut you need to take away from this is you have a negative outside a bracket, yes? So what did that do to this sign?
Make it positive.
Made that positive and made that positive. Right? Over here, this is negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All colored, yes? And then, negative 1, 2, 3 to get negative 10. Because subtraction is just adding negative 3. Okay? Subtraction doesn't exist. It is adding negative numbers. But math guys are too lazy to write it. Okay? 6 minus 4 isn't real. That is a shortcut for math guys. Because back in the old days, pens and computers and things didn't exist. To write this out, it would have been 6 plus negative 4. That is too much writing to do. So they invented this shortcut. Everyone understand? Subtraction means adding a negative. Okay? But
Let's hope it's not for me this time.
It's important enough to call, but if it takes 3 rings for me to get to my phone, it's not important enough to actually talk to me. Okay? Here's the problem. Again, if you don't understand what is going on, you heard me say adding a negative, right? So, what did I really do though? I added the opposite. That's what it means. So if I have 6 minus 4, I am actually doing the addition of the opposite, which becomes 6 plus 4. Okay? Everybody understand that? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, go back to your notes and make sure you understand that. Draw these two properly. Okay? Remember, you have to draw them just now. You don't have to draw them again, but just for today, we got to draw these. So, we always start with the one on the left. How do I draw 4p plus 3?
With a
4 bars that are white, correct? And how do I draw plus 3? 1, 2, 3. Yes? Now, minus means take away, right? So take away 2 positive p's. Do I have them?
Yeah.
I do. 1, 2, gone. Agreed?
yeah.
And take away 1 positive. Do I have it?
Yes.
Gone. What's left? 2 bars, 2 little guys, which represents 2p plus 2. Everybody got it? Great. You do B. Go. Start with the one on the left. Take away negative 2 t's. Are there any negative 2 t's?
It goes to 7.
There's no negative 2 t's, are there? So I gotta draw them. Now I can take them away. Gone. Take away 3 of these guys. Do I have 3 to take away? So I gotta add them.
Minus negative 2.
Now I have 3 I can take away. What's left? 7 bars, 2 little guys. So what's the answer? 7t minus 2. Can everybody do this with pictures?
Yes.
Everybody? Can we... Okay? Tasha, believe it or not, it's so much easier without the pictures. The pictures drive me up the wall. You're gonna have no trouble with it, trust me. Is everybody at least basically okay with the numbers? I mean, the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. When you watch the videos and I whack myself in the head, can you hear it?
Maybe.
I wonder. I'll watch today's and see. Everyone's cool? Okay. All right. Now, let's never use them again unless it's a test. Let's do this the way we actually know how to do it. All right? Please notice I have given you all the steps right here. It's pretty easy to follow. There's 2 trinomials, yeah? So the first step, remove the brackets from the first term. So, remove them. I get negative 5k squared plus 2k minus 6. Yes? Add the opposite of each term that's left in brackets. So remember, this negative becomes what? positive, and then all of these I just turn to the opposite.
So that's
So what does positive 3k become? Negative 3k. What does negative 4 become?
positive.
Positive 4k. And what does positive 1 become?
Negative.
Negative 1.
So that means that.
Is everyone okay to there?
Yes.
Now, what's the next thing it says to do?
Add them together. Oh,
No, no, no.
Group like terms.
Remove the brackets.
Oh, sorry.
Gone? Gone. Everybody cool still?
Yes.
Now, you already know how to do this. Group-like terms. What's the term we start with? The biggest degree, which is what? K squared. So now I got to find all the K squareds, don't I? 1, 2, negative 5, and negative 3 more. What's that?
8.
Negative 8
Squared.
K squareds. Am I done with the K squareds?
Yeah.
So what do I do? Cross them out. What's next? K's. 2K, positive 2K plus 4K. What is it?
6K.
Positive 6K. Am I done with the K's?
Yes.
Done diddly done. Then what?
7.
Negative 6 plus negative 1. Negative 7. And now I'm done.
Wow, this is really simple if you actually think about it.
So easy, yes?
Yeah.
But for some reason, subtraction blows people's minds. What did I do? A negative in front of the brackets became positive, and then we changed every sign.
Okay.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
That's gonna be a
And yet, if you were to show some stranger that on the street, the average person would think you were a wizard.
Harry, you're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. Because they couldn't do that. Now, I have a nice guided one here for you. Remember, what are these? Those are your thinking steps, yes? Most of you will need most of them right now. But as you practice this more and more, you're going to start skipping these steps, aren't you? So, step 1, remove the brackets. 8f minus 3, yes? Okay. Step 2, the opposite of 7f
It's negative 7.
is negative 7f.
And then
And the opposite of 5 is
negative 5.
negative 5. Step 3, remove the brackets. We're going to write it out completely. Plus, now no brackets,
Like 10.
group-like terms. 8f minus 7f.
Which is then
8f minus 7f. That's the first term. What is 8 minus 7?
F.
1f. And the second term is negative 3 plus negative 5.
Which is then 8.
What kind of 8?
negative.
No, negative 3 minus 5. Negative 8.
Oh yeah, negative.
And there's my final answer. Is this complicated?
No.
No. And yet people do it wrong all the time. Now the next one, I was mean. I did not give you your thinking questions. And I mixed up the order. Do you need to use all these lines? No. They're only there if you want them all. You guys try this one. Remember, descending order. What does that mean? Highest degree first. And then down. Okay? Go. Try that out. You have all the steps you need right above it, written in the notes. I'm going to rewrite it down here because the lines make it hard for me to write.
I understand.
because I want it bigger so you guys can see it. Remove the brackets from the first term. Add the opposite of all the others. Yes?
Yeah.
Remove the brackets. Collect like terms. 2 goes with negative 2. 2 minus 2. They're done. G goes with G.
Negative
5G minus 9G. And G squared's negative 7G squared plus 4G squared. 2 minus 2, 0. 5 minus 9, negative 4G. Negative 7 plus 4, negative 3G squared. Which number goes first to be proper? The G squared, because it's a higher degree. So it's negative 3G squared minus 4G. Can everybody do it? And see how it can be done in 3 lines? Especially if you're using a pencil, because then you can just erase the brackets. Cool? Okay. That's it. Go back to your outline. Now, you need to do, remember how in adding and subtracting we didn't do any subtractings? There they are. Page 235. Eight, 10, 13, 15. No. The only one you're doing ABC on is 15. You're doing 8, 10, and 13, all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay. Karina. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Just ABC. 1, 2, 3.
Baby, you and me.
What is the mark after?
You're allowed to leave the room
Yeah. Anyone?
twice a week.
Making those 2 times worth it. Oh my gosh, you use your 2 for like 1 week?
No, they are not. It is not rollover minutes.
Okay, so then I can use them properly.
No, you cannot trade them.
Yeah, I know. Can I go use mine now?
You may use one of them now.
Yes, I'm not going to need it the rest of it.
It's nice of them to let us know, but nobody really cares.
If you haven't published,
No, they do not roll over. They are not rollover minutes. I am not Verizon.
Can I go?
Besides, it doesn't matter. You two never listen to me anyway, because you still had earphones in the entire time I was talking.
I'm smart.
Now, let's remember, we have a quiz tomorrow. Okay? A Specklehauser on adding.
I'm subtracting a polynomial.
I can't remember if subtracting's on it or if it's just adding. Let me check. Yeah, Guitar Hero for DS isn't bad.